Hi everyone, my name is Maddie, and welcome to True Corset's Corset School. Today, we're going to talk about which corset is best for you on your waist training journey, based on your needs and your body type. A very common question that's asked is, how big of a waist reduction should I buy? Should I buy a corset that's a 4 to 5 inch reduction or a 6 to 7 inch reduction? And the answer isn't the same for everyone. If you're just starting out, I recommend starting with a gentler reduction and working your way down as you get more comfortable wearing a corset. However, your body type definitely comes into play as well. In general, someone with a more muscular midsection won't be able to see as dramatic a difference as someone with a softer midsection. There simply isn't a way to tighten down something that's already quite firm. You can call this your squish factor. A person who isn't as muscular will have a much easier time lacing down to a smaller waist. Therefore, you should absolutely take your body composition into account when you're choosing your reduction. Now, let's talk corset shapes. If you'd like to focus precisely on your waist rather than overall reduction of your midsection, I recommend the mini corset. This is a shorter length corset, which specifically targets the smallest part of your waist. This corset is great for a 5-inch waist reduction. If that isn't quite enough, try the more heavily boned mini corset for up to 7 inches of reduction. For a more general, all-around reduction, the Isabella is a great option. The Isabella is great for up to 7 inches of reduction, while its sister corset, the Eve, is perfect for up to 5 inches. The style of these is very flattering and works perfectly for most body types. I also recommend the Faith, if you're a bit longer in the torso. The Faith is longer in the front, but sits higher on the hips to avoid extra pressure being put on the hip bones. Another option for those who are longer in the torso is the Gordine, which is longer in the front, sides, and the back. The Gordine also has hip gores built into the corset to make it even curvier in the hips. The Curvista is great for those who want an incredibly curvy hourglass shape. It doesn't fully cover your hips and is longer in the back to avoid any lumps or bumps. The only corset curvier than the Curvista is the Curvella. The Curvella covers the hips to further accentuate the smallness of the waist. The hips are wide and deep, so you can tighten the corset as much as you want without extra pressure being put on your hips. For waist training, most people prefer to use an underbust corset as it's easier to hide underneath your clothing. With the top of your corset ending below your bust line, you don't have to worry about hiding your top edge, which means you have more clothing options and you can wear your corset more often. However, if you're going out and you'd like to show your corset off, an overbust is a great option. It can give the same amount of reduction as an underbust, so you can still work on your waist training goals. With this information, choosing your first or your next waist training corset should be a snap. Feel free to experiment with lengths, shapes, and fabrics. True Corset offers so many great options, you're bound to find the perfect one for you. Thank you so much for watching! Make sure to like this video and hit subscribe, and be sure to ring that notification bell to be notified of all our new uploads. I'll see you next time on True Corset's Corset School. Bye!